Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Kashish Mandiratta. This is going to be the last video of STL series, and this video is of two challenges. I have created two challenges so that you can try this by yourself first and then we will be discussing that. So this is all based upon C++ STL. So do these challenges with the help of C++ STL and then we will be continuing that. So the first challenge is that sort the value of vector of pairs in descending order. So means if there is let's say I represent this by the vector and it has some pairs and some other pair, and means we have to sort these pairs in descending order, means first bigger then smaller in descending order according to second value of pair, means the pair in which the second value has the largest, that comes first, means just like 4 and 10. Then after that let's say any value, here the first value doesn't matter and the second value should be less than 10, then 9, then let's say 34 and second value should be less than 9, 8, and let's say first value can be any 1 and second value should be less than 7, like 6. Means we have to sort a vector of pairs in this way. Okay. And the second challenge is that we have a vector of vectors and we want to sort that vector, means in a vector we want to sort other vectors such that the vector having the minimum value comes first and the vector having the maximum sum comes later. So we have to sort according to the sum. So try these challenges yourself. One hint, these challenges you would have to use a comparator function in C++ STL sort. So if you don't know, then you can means code with me, or otherwise give it a shot. 3, 2, 1. So let's see. So first let's create a vector of pair of int and int. Okay, so let's say it's v and push some elements in that. So let's push some elements like 1 and 23. Let's copy this line and okay, so let's say 11 and 3 and 12 and 2, 43 and 24 and let's say 34 and 65. Okay, so now we have the vector of pairs and we want to sort that. So firstly print that. So for every pair in a vector, what we will doing that we will be printing the pair. So printing the first element of the pair and then printing the second element of the pair. So let's see that whether we have created the vector of pair successfully. Oh, I typo. Let's restart that. So I have created a vector of pair of pairs and let's print out the pairs first. Print out the vector of pairs first. Okay, so we have 5 pairs and they are showing in the order we have means created them. Now we have to sort. So what we have to sort? We have to sort vector. So I have to pass the begin, means the first iterator, and the end iterator, and then I have to pass a comparator function. So I have written here comparator function, and let's declare a comparator function void comparator. So it compares the two data types, means it compares the two elements of that vector. So the elements of that vector are pair of int, int. So let's name them A and B. Okay, so what is the criteria upon which we want to compare? We want to compare the second part, means a dot second and b dot second. So how it compares that? So if I write, so I have to return a boolean. So if I write return a dot second less than, if I write the less than symbol, a dot second less than b dot second, then we will get the result, means like a first and b second in our sorted data, and the comparing thing would be the second part. So it would give us ascending in ascending order according to the second element. So let's see that. Why it is complaining to us? A does not name a type. Why? A dot second and b dot second. Let's print after that also. Let's run that again. Let's put a end line so that these two are clear. So now you can see that let me make it big. So now you can see that our pairs of vector has been sorted according to the second key, means 2, 3, 23, 24 and 65. It has been, pairs have been sorted according to the second element of the pair. So now we want in descending order, so we just reverse the sign here. Greater than means b would come first then a, so we want bigger element to come first. So now you can see that 65, 24, 23, 32. So this is how we can sort anything according to ascending order or descending order by just changing the sign. Less than sign gives us the descending order and greater than sign gives us the ascending order. We can compare anything between these two. So challenge 2, I think after doing the challenge 1 it would be easy for you to do the challenge 2. So let's say I have, let's first delete the first. We will be modifying the comparator function. Wait for a second. Okay, so let's create a vector of vectors. Okay, let's say it v, and I want to insert some vectors, so let's have some vectors. So let's v1 equals to 1, 11, let's say any numbers. Okay, let's have some other vectors also, they may differ in size, no worries. So let's say it has 2 elements and it has these 2 elements. Let's say it be v2 and it be v3, and let's have some other element having 1 and 2. Okay, so now I will be pushing these vectors in vectors. So push back v1, let's write v4 here. Okay, so I have to push all the vectors in a vector. So here it is v2, v3 and v4. Okay, so let's print the vector first. So for every vector, so let's say capital vector, for every vector in v and for every element in that vector, let's print out that element. And after each line of vector, let's print a end line here. Okay, okay, why it's complaining. I have deleted that. Let's see. Okay, so the now vectors are in the order as we have inserted. Let's now sort them. So to sort a vector, I have to just pass a begin and end iterators and then a comparator function. So I will be declaring a comparator function also. So let's say I print the other vector after sorting that. Let's now declare a comparator. So bool comparator, the two things to be compared are of type vector, means every element of vector in which we want to sort is itself a vector. So we are comparing two vectors. So we want to compare according to the sum. So first calculate the sum. So sum one is we can use the accumulate method. So not method, it's function. So accumulate a dot begin, we have to pass the iterators from starting to end, and initial value should be 0, means it should start counting from 0, means it should initial count is 0. So here instead of a it is b and it's sum 2. Okay, so I have calculated sum 1 and sum 2. Then I want to compare on the basis of sum 1. So I have return sum 1 less than sum 2, means if sum 1 is less than sum 2, then a will come before b, means a will be coming first in our result and b will be coming in second. So that's what we want. I want a smaller sum to come first and larger sum to get to the second. If it is greater than sign, then b would have come first, then a in our final result, means that means element with the greater sum comes first and then the second, but we want in simply ascending order, so I just write less than. So let's see. So you can see that 1 2 has sum 3, so they come first, then with vector with the sum 13, then vector with the sum greater than that, and at the last the vector with the sum means quite high. So we can change the order by just reversing the sign in the comparator. Let's do that also. Now you can see that the order have been reversed. So this was all about the challenges in STL, and I hope if you have watched the entire series of the STL, then you have learnt a lot in this series. So see you in some next series. Meet you in the next video.